Hey, it's AP Experiment. Welcome back to Rainbow Six Extraction. I went to the wall-to-wall assignment for this week, because that's the assignment for this week, and I thought I would grind out Echo, and then I realized I literally came in with Echo only having 64 health, which by itself is a bad start. I was playing with two randoms, as I do random queue, and I've noticed that the random queue for Maelstrom as well as this is a little bit slower than normal. I think the current queue time is something like 2 minutes 2 seconds, and I was getting like basically eternal queued for like 3 minutes, for like 4 minutes. So obviously the player base is, it's kind of scattered, which makes sense at this current time, as Gotham Knights just dropped. Modern Warfare comes out in like I think a week or two. So obviously there's hype around other games right now, which obviously is going to make this game, which is already, kind of low on the totem pole, even lower. But again, I'm still going to enjoy it. It's still getting posted on my channel. I'm not going to forget about it because it's a good game. It's solid. I'm going to keep coming back to it. I still have to grind this Echo to rank 10. And then prestige him, of course, because again, I have everyone else on my roster to prestige 1. I'm not exactly, in a rush to max prestige them, I guess. That's what I would call it, because I believe it's prestige 10. And I don't know if they're going to add more prestiges as we go on. I don't really feel like that would be necessary. But if they do decide to do that, I will obviously keep chasing whatever the max goal is for the entire roster. I'm not exactly going to be in a rush to do it, though, as I'm kind of playing the game at my own pace and enjoying it my way. But yeah, I was kind of just cruising around as Echo here. I was also trying to figure out where the health kits were, because I was like, I have 28 health, I do not want to die here. But I realized they started up the objective, so I decided I was going to come back with the team rather than kind of play off solo and figure out where the health kits were, because the worst thing I could do for the team is literally die off solo. Now that I'm looking back at this and recording, I see that the actual IQ must have taken 1 or 2 of the health kits that was on this section, or that was here. So it's very interesting. I did not realize that while I was playing, mostly probably because I was focused on just kind of keeping myself alive and not making myself a liability to the team. But apparently, I guess the IQ did pick up a medikit for himself, which actually makes perfect sense, as later in this little gameplay here, me and the Vigil actually both end up picking up a health kit, so that would make sense. That was the 3 health kits that would be on this section of the map. But yeah, I've been really enjoying, kind of getting back into the game, and again, and playing it at my pace and just enjoying it, rather than being in like some weird hard grind format. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's at least another month and a half, if not 2 months, until the next update, which again, I'm not worried about. I'm kind of keeping my ear into the Discord and the Reddit for any leaks and things of that nature, but I'm not overly concerned for early info or any leaks, because again, I'm enjoying the kind of the flow of the game. I'm trying to get myself back into Siege, which right now I think I just broke back into Silver after going down to Bronze. I'm really hard grinding right now, 0 on attack and Maya on defense. My friend is a Thunderbird top 100 player, so I have to kind of really up my skills as far as Siege goes. But again, I'm really enjoying this game. I keep forgetting Echo has a whole submachine gun for his secondary, so I might actually take the suppressor off of that and start using that as kind of the main gun I walk around with, as I'm currently using his MP5K, which you can't take the suppressor off of that. So I might start using the MP5K to kind of not take out main enemies, but kind of use as my stealthy weapon, and then have his SMG-12 completely unsilenced for a little bit more damage. But yeah, I think I ended up giving the Vigil that one there because I noticed that there was another medkit. I thank God that the IQ wasn't exactly being selfish, as I have played with people who are selfish and always picking up medkits for themselves. This guy seemed like he was more, worried about the team overall. But things kind of started to go left right after this, because we were just about to do the activation for the area lockdown, and literally I think we got bum rushed. I think this was right before we actually even touched the sequencer. Nope, it was actually just after. They literally released everything. Again, I was kind of going for it here. I really do not know what went crazy here. I think it might be just the fact that I kept trying to switch back and forth between weapons rather than getting my reloads off, as well as I wasn't really spacing myself out enough from everything. And I was kind of just putting myself in a bad position. Of course, the feral grunts rushing me was no help at all, and I definitely probably should have used my revive here, but I let too many feral grunts run up to me at once.